What's the matter, Sally? You're kind of quiet tonight.
Oh, nothing's the matter. I was just thinking.
Don't think. It's too much bother. Just sit here and dream.
I can't help but think, Cecil.
Sure you can. It's a nice old world. Everything's going great.
Oh, I wonder, Cecil.
Don't. Do you want to go someplace or just sit here in the car and watch the moon?
Let's stay here.
Something's on your mind. What is it?
I told you I was thinking.
About me?
Oh, I don't think about you all the time.
I wish you did.
Oh, I couldn't, Cecil. I have to sleep sometimes.
Well, you can dream about me then.
I do sometimes.
Oh, nice.
Do you ever dream about me, Cecil?
Sure. All the time. I break my neck to get asleep at night, so I can dream about you.
Oh, Cecil, you do not.
Honest. Cross my heart.
Cecil, you make me feel awful.
Hey, you ought to feel flattered.
I do. Oh, goodness.
What's the matter, Sally? Do you feel low tonight?
Oh, terribly.
Oh, that's too bad. Got a toothache or something?
No, nothing like that.
Then what's wrong?
Well, there's nothing wrong.
You're just tired?
Yes, that's it. I'm just tired.
Here, lean back against the seat and rest.
Oh, I wish tonight could last forever.
It can. It'll always be like this. Happy?
Mm-hmm. I wish you were right, Cecil.
I am. Nothing can change. I've never been so darn happy in my life as I have lately.
Why?
Oh, I just am. Golly, you ought to know some of the things I dream about. Oh, wild daydreams.
Oh, don't tell me about them.
I wasn't. Not now. Oh, they're kind of silly anyhow.
I know they're beautiful, Cecil.
Well, I think they are. I have a lot of fun thinking them.
Let's talk about something else, Cecil.
All right. Anything you want.
Did you work hard today, Cecil?
Uh-huh, kind of.
I missed not coming down to the store this morning.
Gee, I sure missed you, too. Coming back in the morning?
Oh, I don't know. Uncle Thomas won't let me come back for a day or two.
I got down to work this morning, and I kept waiting for you to come in. I forgot all about you were going to stay home.
Uncle Thomas says I have to gain 10 pounds before he'll let me come back to the store.
Oh, I think you're all right. I don't like fat girls.
Do you like 'em all bones, Cecil?
No, just like you. You're just right.
Oh, Cecil.
Girls are always gaining weight or losing it.
People all change, Cecil.
I know it. I hate it, too. I'm not going to change.
Oh, but you have to. You'll grow bigger and you'll change your likes and dislikes.
No, not me. I think I've grown as much as I'm going to, and I'm never going to change in the people I like.
Oh, Cecil, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the heck I don't.
Why, Cecil, anything can happen. Take me, for instance. I might have to go away. You'd forget all about me in a few months.
Oh, you don't think that, Sally.
Well, I would like to think you wouldn't forget me.
You know darn well I wouldn't.
But people do move to different cities to live sometimes. Sometimes they even move to a different country.
Well, that should bother us. You live here, and always will, and I'm here and too poor to move, so let's don't bother about anyone else.
But, Cecil, suppose I did move away.
It's impossible. Why suppose it?
But suppose I went to Europe.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's close our eyes and imagine we're in, let's see now, where's a good place? Southern France.
No, Cecil, suppose I did have to go away.
But you won't.
But, Cecil, all I want to know is, if I did, would you miss me?
Oh, don't be silly.
Wouldn't you, Cecil?
Why, of course I would. Don't be insulting.
Very much?
Oh, Sally, you know I'd miss you like the deuce.
Oh, Cecil, I think I'm going to cry.
Hey, what's the matter with you tonight, Sally? Are you sick?
Oh, that's all right. I'm not going to cry. I was just joking.
Well, that's better. You do act kind of funny tonight.
Maybe I ate too much. Trying to gain weight.
What do you have to eat to gain weight?
Oh, the doctor makes me eat a lot of sweets, pies, and puddings. I hate it.
Oh, I'd love it. Any extra pieces of pie that you can't eat, you slip 'em under the table and give 'em to me when I come over, huh?
There's some pie in the icebox. We'll go in and get you a piece before you go.
Oh, I wasn't hinting, Sally.
Well, it's lemon pie. Do you want it or not?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I want it.
All right. Just before you have to go.
Oh, that's pretty soon, too. It's getting kind of late. Your uncle will be hollering out here for you in a minute.
Oh, I don't want to go in.
I don't want to go either. Oh, it's so peaceful out here. Looks like nothing happens anymore.
I know. I feel that way about this place. Oh, I've loved our house and these old trees and the rose garden. I'll hate to leave them.
You'll hate to leave 'em?
Well, I might as well tell you, Cecil. Uncle Thomas and I are leaving for Europe this month.
Oh, no.
Yes?
When will you be back?
Well, that's just it, Cecil. We won't ever be back.
You won't be back? Oh, you're kidding me.
No. A man has offered to buy Uncle Thomas's business, and he's going to sell, and we're going to Paris to live.
Oh, now quit your kidding, Sally. You're joking.
No, it's no joke, Cecil. I'll hate to go, but I can't stay here.
Why, you can't go, Sally. I won't let you.
Oh, Cecil, how can you do anything?
I'll stop your uncle from taking you. I'll do something.
There's nothing you can do. You're helpless.
Oh, you couldn't leave, Sally. What would I do?
Oh, you'll grow older and make money and get married.
I will not. And you're not going. Your uncle can't take you. Well, it's mean.
Oh, we can't help it, Cecil.
I'll go with you.
Oh, Cecil, on what?
Well, maybe your uncle could take me as secretary or something.
Oh, no, Cecil. In a couple of weeks, it's goodbye.
No, I won't stand for it. He can't take you away. Well, you saw it belonged to me.
Oh, Cecil, say that again. I'll always remember it.
Now, Sally, listen, you can't go. You gotta promise me you won't. Promise me you won't.
Cecil, I can't.
But listen, don't you see? Well, what would I do without you? Oh, I'd be lost. I couldn't, Sally. I just couldn't live.
Oh, Cecil, I'm going to cry. I know I am.
No, don't you do that. Oh, we'll both be crying.
Oh, Cecil, you're so nice.
Bunk. Now, wait a minute. I gotta think. Oh, if I only had some money.
But you haven't, Cecil. Oh, let's don't talk about it. Let's just be happy together for the few weeks left.
Now, listen, you're not going, I tell you. I'm going to see that you don't leave if I have to poison your uncle.
Oh, Cecil, you wouldn't.
You just think I wouldn't. I'm going to do something.
But what?
Oh, I don't know. But I'm going to think of something.
Oh, I hope you do. Can't we both do something?
Well, we can go in and get that piece of pie now. In the meantime, I'll get busy thinking.
Oh, it's a funny world. Come on, let's go in. I'll get your pie for you. Why don't you eat your pie, Cecil?
Oh, I guess I can't, Sally.
You must feel badly. That's the first time I've ever known you not to eat.
I don't feel like I ever want to eat again.
I kind of feel that way, too, Cecil.
I don't see why your uncle has to take you away.
Oh, I don't either. France is a long way off.
Gee, you might as well be dead as to be that far away.
Oh, I wish I were.
Oh, don't say that, Sally.
Well, I can't help it. There's nothing to live for.
I'll come after you someday, Sally.
Well, that would be something to hold on to.
Would you wait for me?
Oh, Cecil, I'd wait forever.
I'll work hard and make lots of money. And someday, I'll give you lots of things.
You'll meet someone else after I've gone that you can go out with.
I won't ever go out with any other girl.
You will. Someone that doesn't lisp.
Oh, that's what I like about you.
And I'll be away off in France, thousands of miles away, and, oh, I can't stand French food.
I don't like it either. I guess I like everything that you like.
Do you like spinach?
Do you?
No.
I hate it, too.
We like the same things and everything, and now I have to go away.
I'll write to you every day.
And I'll keep every letter, Cecil, and read it over and over.
And you'll write me back often?
I'll stay up at night in Paris when everyone else is happy and having a good time, and I'll write to you.
I don't write a very good letter.
And I'll send you postal cards from New York and other places.
But I don't write a very good letter.
And I'll send you a cablegram from, England.
When I write, I'll just tell you how much I miss you.
Cecil, I'll be an old maid.
Oh, no. Gee, your uncle can't keep you over there forever.
Or else a hermit.
Oh, you couldn't become a hermit, Sally.
Well, I will, too. I don't ever want to have a good time again.
I don't either.
I might as well become a hermit as to live in Paris all my life.
There are a lot of people live in Paris.
Yes, but they can speak French.
Oh, you'll learn. You'll probably learn to forget me, too.
Oh, I won't. I couldn't ever.
Which?
Learn to forget you.
You know something, Sally?
I know it'll just kill me to go.
You know, I think you're the darn nicest girl in all the whole wide world.
Don't say darn nicest, Cecil.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, Cecil, I don't. Tell me more.
Let's don't talk.
What do you want to do, Cecil?
Just sit here together and be happy.
Oh, I'll never be happy again.
I know it. Neither will I.
Remember the first time I ever saw you?
Uh-huh. Oh, I thought you were beautiful.
Honest?
Sure. And I wondered if you would like me.
And I thought that you were the sweetest boy I'd ever seen. And I just loved the way you smiled at me.
Oh, did I smile at you, Sally?
I guess you were laughing at me, maybe.
Oh, no, I wasn't. You know it.
I remember the first time we danced together.
So do I. Oh, I was so nervous. You probably thought I had the chills.
You did step on my foot, but I loved it.
Well, I didn't mean to.
I didn't even feel it, Cecil.
Oh, gosh. I remember every bit. You were wearing that sort of a blue thing that hung down, at the side.
That's not a very good description, but I know what you mean.
Oh, dances, picnics, fishing trips, moonlight rides. Oh, we've gone so many places together.
And now we won't be able to go anywhere anymore.
Oh, I'll just be lost. I won't know what to do with myself.
And Cecil,
What?
do you remember the first time you kissed me?
Uh-huh.
Goodness, I thought I'd die.
Oh, isn't that funny?
It was then you bumped my nose.
Well, if you knew how long it took me to work up the courage.
I was so afraid you'd weaken.
Golly. Oh, it seems like years ago. And it's only been 6 months.
Another month and I'll be gone.
Oh, let's don't talk about it. Please.
But I can't think of anything else.
I know it, darling. Neither can I.
Oh, isn't it a beautiful night?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, I guess so.
I don't think I'd notice if it rained.
I wouldn't care either.
Gee, I just can't realize that you're going to go.
I didn't sleep last night after Uncle Thomas told me. I cried, and I couldn't write in my diary, and I turned out the lights and sat and looked out the window.
Oh, Sally. Gee, that's too bad.
I wanted to phone you.
I wish you had.
I sat there by the window, and I kind of hoped you'd come along.
Why didn't you phone me?
I couldn't. Uncle Thomas would have heard.
Sally, let's make each other a promise.
What, Cecil?
Let's promise each other that no matter what happens, we'll never forget. And we'll wait for each other forever.
All right.
This would be sacred. It's a vow.
I'll never break it, Cecil.
Well, look at me. Now you repeat after me. I promise that nothing shall ever make any difference, and I'll wait for you forever.
I promise that nothing shall ever make any difference, and that I'll wait for you forever.
I don't guess we need to say amen.
I don't think so.
It's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Oh, let's sit here together all night.
I'd like to sit here forever and not change or have daylight come.
Oh, Cecil, I feel so awful.
Gosh, I do too. I feel so, sort of, I don't know, empty.
Are you hungry, Cecil?
Oh, no, it's not that. I feel sort of like I'd forgotten something, and I don't know what.
Well, you haven't eaten your piece of pie yet.
Oh, I'd choke on it.
Oh, I think you better go, Cecil. Uncle Thomas is liable to call down.
I know. Gee, honey, I hate to go.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Cecil.
All right. Good night. You try and sleep tonight.
I will. Good night, honey.
Oh, I don't think I have to leave just right now.
No, don't. You can stay a little longer.
Here, let's tiptoe inside. It's getting kind of cool out here. Now, don't make any noise. We're liable to wake up your Uncle Thomas. Let's go on.
Oh, hello, Cecil. Have you got a plan?
Well, hello, Sally. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, though.
Throw your coat on the chair. Why didn't you finish it, Cecil?
Well, I had to eat dinner, didn't I? Is your uncle here?
No, we have the house to ourselves.
Well, we can finish planning it out together. Here. Here's some flowers for you.
Oh, Cecil, isn't that sweet of you?
There's some my aunt didn't want.
Well, thanks anyhow.
Oh, that's all right. Here, sit down here on the davenport.
All right.
Don't turn out the lamp, Sally. I can't think in the dark.
Oh, do we have to think right away?
You know darn well how important this is.
Oh, all right then. What's the plan to break up the sale now?
Well, I have an idea. It may not be very good, but it's mine.
Oh, it must be wonderful then.
Well, here. Sit down here on the davenport. Take the load off your feet.
Wait a minute. I want to pull the shades down.
Are you going to sit down here or not?
I am. Now.
All right, that's better. Sure your uncle's out?
Positive.
Well, I've got another plan.
I hope it works.
We'll have to take a chance.
What is it?
Don't rush me.
I wasn't.
You were.
I just asked you.
Well, that's rushing me.
It is not.
Don't. You get me all tangled.
Well, what's the plan?
Will you give me a minute?
I've given you two.
You haven't given me time to catch my breath.
Did you lose your breath?
No, but I will if you keep this up.
I won't say another word.
You'll have a lily in your hand when that time comes. Now, wait a minute.
What you got, Cecil?
Well, just some gum. I always have to chew gum when I think. I think faster.
Give me some, too.
Here. Don't take it all now.
I don't want it all. Just one piece.
All right, now. Here, I still had an idea. It's like this. Look now. Sally, doesn't it seem reasonable that this Mr. Hatton that's going to buy the store, well, he wouldn't buy it if he hated your uncle, would he?
Oh, I think he would. It's a good business.
Well, if I were sore at anybody, I wouldn't want to buy anything from him. Would you?
Oh, I wouldn't even speak to them.
Neither would I. The only thing I'd sell him would be a gold brick.
I wouldn't even sell them that. I'd throw it at them.
Well, look now. Do you think this Mr. Hatton is a type of man that would buy something from an enemy?
Well, let's see. You see, Cecil, I have to think about this a minute.
Well, go into your trance and let me know.
Oh, Cecil, you say the funniest things.
Oh, come on, Sally. Is he?
Yes, I think he is. I think if he disliked anyone, he wouldn't do business with them.
Then it's simple. I know just what to do.
What, Cecil?
Why, all we have to do is make Mr. Hatton and your uncle hate each other.
You mean make them enemies?
Sure. Bitter enemies. Ha! Oh, simple, isn't it?
Yes, but how are you going to make them hate each other?
Well, I hadn't thought about that yet.
Well, we better get started.
Well, now, look. What would you hate a person for?
Oh, lots of things.
That's a big help. I think I'd hate a person that insulted me and called me a lot of names, and I had no way of getting back.
Oh, that wouldn't make me mad. Cecil, remember, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words
Oh,
can...
I know that, but just the same. I'll bet it would make your uncle pretty sore if this Mr. Hatton called him names behind his back.
Well, let's see now. Yes, I guess Uncle Thomas would get mad.
Well, it's simple then. All we have to do is make Mr. Hatton make a dirty crack about your uncle.
Yes, that's right. It's simple, isn't it? How are you going to do it?
I wish you'd quit asking me how I'm going to do everything. Wait till I think of it, will you?
Sure. But I don't see how you can make anyone say anything about anyone anyhow, because anyone knows that most everyone says...
Whoa, wait a minute. Boy, you were just slaying words right and left.
Why? What did I say?
I don't know. and I'd have known less if you'd have gone on.
How are you going to make Mr. Hatton insult Uncle Thomas? That's what I want to know.
Well, you see, now look. Oh, I know. Oh, what a plan.
Oh, Cecil, did you think of something?
Did I? And something. Listen, Sally. Do you know Mr. Hatton's phone number?
Yes, he's stopping at the Riston Hotel.
Oh, golly, I hope I can do it.
What are you going to do?
Sally, do you think I could talk like your uncle?
What for?
Well, could I?
Well, how do I know, Cecil? I've never heard you talk like Uncle Thomas.
Here, I have an idea how to make Mr. Hatton insult your uncle, and vice versa.
What's vice versa, Cecil?
Oh, it's Latin. It means everything comes to he who waits. Get the phone book.
Come on, it's in here, Cecil. What's,
Sally, did you say this Mr. Hatton? Didn't you tell me he was short and a little cross-eyed? Didn't you?
Yes. But, Cecil, you're not going to phone him, are you?
That's the very little thing I'm going to do.
But, Cecil, you don't know him, and he doesn't know you from Adam.
That's fine. I don't want to know him. I'm going to phone him and tell him that it's your uncle talking.
Oh, Cecil, you wouldn't dare.
Who wouldn't? Oh,
Well, what are you going to say?
everything. For once in my short young life, I'm going to call somebody everything under the sun and sit back and laugh.
Oh, Cecil, I'm afraid.
Listen, when I get through with this Mr. Hatton, he'll think your uncle is the lowest kind of a... came here saying something.
Well, here's the number of the hotel. West 61645. Oh, Cecil.
I want you to help. West 61645, please. Sally, does this sound anything like your uncle? Hello, this is Mr. Smith talking. Huh? Does it, Sally?
Oh, Cecil, I don't know. I hope so.
Oh, hello, is this the hotel? I want to speak to Mr. Hatton. Yes, Mr. Hatton. Huh? Sally, what's the initial?
It's, oh, goodness. It's A.
Mr. A. Yes, Mr. A. Hatton. H-A-T, hat, like in department store. And T-O-N, like a load of bricks. Hatton. Oh, room number 1377. Thank you. Sally, he's in room number 1377.
Well, ask for his room, Cecil. Go ahead.
Oh, hello. Hello, just a minute. Would you please be so kind as to connect me with room 1477? Yes. Oh, gosh, Sally, she's ringing him.
Don't give him a chance to say anything, Cecil. And if he rings back here, we'll answer and tell him to keep still.
Shh, here he is. Hello, is this Mr. Hatton? This is Mr. Smith talking. Yes, Mr. Smith, the man that you were going to buy the store from. Well, you're not going to buy it now because I think you're a crook. And also you're a cross-eyed hunk of baloney, and you haven't got sense enough
Call
to
him a baboon, Cecil. That'll make him mad.
You're also a baboon, only not as intelligent. And you walk like a duck, only not so graceful.
Tell him he smiles like a crocodile.
And you look like an alligator. And if I ever see you again and you come into this store, I'll shoot you. And furthermore... Huh? Who? Oh. Well... Gosh.
Was he mad, Cecil? Was he?
I should say so.
Oh, fine.
Yes, but I was talking to the wrong room and the wrong man.
To the wrong room? Oh, goodness, Cecil, you shouldn't have said all those awful things. Cecil, it looks like Mr. Hatton is going to buy the store from Uncle Thomas.
Oh, gee. What does he want to buy this store for?
I guess to make money, Cecil.
Yeah, that's a good reason. But I wish he'd buy someone else's business.
Uncle Thomas is all hopped up about it.
Yeah, he would be. He wants to go way off to dumb old Paris to live.
Oh, Cecil, can't we do something?
Did you tell your uncle you didn't want to go away?
Yes. I even cried.
Oh, no. Did you?
Yes, I did. I argued and said I wouldn't go.
What did he say?
Well, he waited until I finished, and then he said, "Now, Sally, you can run along. I'm old enough to know what I'm doing."
Dumb old fool.
Now, here, Cecil. Don't you call my uncle a fool.
Well, what does he want to act so crazy for?
Well, I've done everything I could.
Beg him some more tonight. Keep after him until he's sick of hearing about it.
Oh, I can't, Cecil. He said if I brought up the subject again, he'd make me take castor oil every time I mentioned it.
That's a mean trick.
That's worse than that.
Well, you didn't bring it up any more after that, did you?
Just once.
Well, I know what I'll do. I'll go up to his office and tell him he can't sell this business.
And he'll say it's none of your business and throw you out on your ear.
Well, golly, we've got to do something. We just have to.
If he sells out and takes me away next month...
we won't be able to go to Betty's party or anything.
I guess we can't do anything.
Don't you think your uncle might listen to me? Maybe?
Well, he'll want to know why you don't want him to sell.
Well, yes, he would.
Well, what would you tell him?
Why, I'd tell him that if he sold out and went away, well, then we couldn't go places together anymore.
Oh, Cecil, he'd laugh at you. He's funny that way.
What's funny about that?
Oh, I don't know, but he'd think it was funny.
Well, I know one way to keep him from selling out.
How, Cecil?
Well, I could burn down this store. Then he wouldn't have anything to sell.
Yes, and we wouldn't have anything to live on.
Oh, he's got his business insured.
Oh, no, you have to think of something else.
Oh, your uncle makes me sick.
Well, he makes me sick, too, making me take oil.
I think I'll go up and sock him right square in the eye.
Cecil, don't you dare hit my uncle.
For cat's sake. 1 minute you're razzing him, and then when I say anything, you hop all over me.
Well, it's not his fault he doesn't understand.
Well, it's not my fault either.
Oh, they're going to sign the papers today.
I know. When they get up in the office and they're about to sign, I'll holler, "Fire, fire," and they'll run out.
Yes, and when there isn't any fire...
Oh, I'll say, "April Fool." Maybe they'll forget all about selling the store.
Mm-hmm. And after you pick yourself up off the sidewalk, what will you do then?
Well, I guess that's out. Hey, the old brain's beginning to click.
You're not going to poison my uncle.
No, I won't. Not at first. Listen, Sally. If this deal doesn't go through, there isn't much chance of anyone else buying your uncle out, is there? Huh?
No, I hardly think so.
Then if I can throw a wrench into this, we're a cinch.
Yes, but you can't do it.
Wait. Who's the man again that's going to throw his money away?
His name is Mr. Hatton, a retired toothbrush dealer.
What a business. Well, he'll go back to toothbrushes before I finish with him.
What are you going to do, Cecil?
What's he going to buy your uncle out for, huh?
Why, to make money, of course.
Not just as a hobby or something?
Oh, Cecil. Who ever heard of spending a fortune for a hobby?
Well, I have. Now, listen. He wouldn't buy it if he'd lose money, would he?
Uncle Tom's store has always made money, and lots of it.
Oh, I don't give a darn about that. Would he buy it if he thought he'd go in the hole?
Oh, no, that would be stupid.
And this Mr. Hatton is sure that this is a good business?
Well, it is. Everyone knows that.
Sally, you won't have to go away. I've got it all figured out.
Oh, Cecil, what are you going to do? Tell me.
Well, it's simple. Just a little brain work. That's all it took. I just thought it out, all by myself.
Oh, tell me what, please.
Well, now look. If this dumb cluck that wants to buy...
But he isn't a dumb cluck, Cecil. He's a smart businessman.
Now wait, can't you? If this Mussolini thought that he couldn't make any money out of this store, he wouldn't buy. You said that.
Of course he wouldn't. Why should he throw his money away?
Look, it's simple. All we have to do is convince him that if he bought this store, he'd lose money. And see? Then he won't buy.
Yes, that seems to be a pretty good plan, Cecil, but how are you going to convince him that this is a poor business?
Well, I didn't think about that yet.
Well, you better start thinking then.
Well, haven't you any smart brains, too? Can't you help?
Oh, I can't think of anything.
Now, wait. Hey, when does he come in to sign the papers?
This morning.
He has to come in the front door to get up the office, doesn't he?
Yes. Oh, if we only had a smallpox sign, we could hang it on the front entrance and keep him out.
Yeah, and business, too. No, I know. I've got it all planned.
Are you going to keep them from signing the papers, Cecil?
Am I? Just you watch my smoke.
Cecil, you can't start a fire now. I'll tell Uncle Thomas.
Don't worry. My smoke won't have anything to do with the fire. but things will be pretty hot.
Oh, I know what you're going to do.
No, you don't. You just think you do. What does this Mr. Hatton look like, in case I recognize him?
Well, I've seen him once.
Well, can you describe him?
Well, let's see now. No. Yes. Well, let's see.
Hurry on. He might come in here before you can tell me what he looks like.
Well, of course, you know I only saw him once.
I know. You told me.
And, of course, I don't remember very well. You know that.
Sally, what does he look like?
Well, goodness, give me time.
That's just what we haven't plenty of. Quick.
Well, you know what William S. Hart looks like, don't you?
Yes, tall and bony.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. Hatton doesn't look anything like that.
Well, what does he look like then?
Well, he has a funny way of lifting one eyebrow.
I don't care about his eyebrow.
Well, I'm trying to describe him, Cecil, if you'll only let me.
What's his face like? That's all I want to know.
Well, let's see now. When I saw him, he wore black socks and he had on a pretty pink tie.
Sally, his face. What does he look like in the face?
Why, Cecil, he looks like anyone does in the face. He has a nose and two eyes.
Yes, I know, but they have a color, haven't they?
Well, I suppose they have, but I really didn't notice.
Oh, thanks, Sally. You're going to gum up the whole works if you don't.
Oh, I know how you can tell him. Of course.
How?
Well, he's always blowing his nose, and he makes an awful honk.
Oh, Sally, can't you remember? Has he got a mustache? Or does he wear glasses? Or anything?
No, he didn't have those when I saw him.
Well, what does he wear?
Clothes.
Naturally. What kind?
Oh, nice ones. He has very good taste.
Is that the best you can do? Oh, we haven't a minute to spare.
Well, he has a red nose, if that will help.
Fine. Anything else red?
No, a blue tie. Well, he really hasn't much to describe him.
Not a thing different?
Not that I can think of.
Is he tall?
No, he's very little and fat.
What color eyes?
Well, I don't remember, but they're crossed.
Oh, he hasn't anything different. Oh, no. Well, I know who to look for now. A little short, fat man who's cross-eyed.
Yes, that's right. Oh, here comes someone now. No, that's not him, Cecil. Well, what are you going to do? Tell me.
Sally, here comes a customer. Now, listen, here's 25 cents. Darn, it's all I have. Now, I'll wait on this customer, and in the meantime, you chase out across the street and see if you can buy a dozen rotten eggs. Understand? Ancient eggs. Now, hurry. Beat it quick. I'll get this customer.
But, Cecil, what do you want with old eggs?
Go on. I'll tell you later. I've got a
all
plan.
All right. Well, that's the funniest thing. 25 cents worth of bad eggs. I'll be right back, Cecil.